All right, boom. This is gonna be a good one. And for you guys who aren't black, listen, grab your popcorn, kick your feet up. For you guys who are black, listen, dial in with me, man. And see what you see on my screen is a tweet. I was on Twitter, and this is what fueled it. But again, I spoke on it before. But listen, I just feel like one is not enough. Two is not enough. At this point, this topic right here, I gotta speak on it as many times as as it comes about because this is what's real. You know what I mean? So what you see on my screen is a tweet from a female saying, "I used to judge black men when I saw them dating non-black women, but I've learned that good black men really don't get attention from black women until they're 35 plus with money, stability, and assets." Hmm. Many black women aren't taught how to. Many black women aren't taught how to pick a good man. That's the problem. And as you guys see, that tweet has 209 retweets. Now, before I move on, right, what she's saying is true. She's saying that, first of all, a lot of black women judge black men for dating women outside of the race. And they don't realize that because black men who date outside the race, yes, sometimes it is a personal preference, especially if you grew up in areas where you are actually amongst other cultures. So again, if you're a black man and you grew up in the Northeast, anywhere in the tri-state area, I can understand you dating a Latina. I can understand you dating an Asian girl. I can understand you dating, somebody outside the race. You a black man and you grew up on the West Coast. I mean, I've been to the West Coast, bro. I've seen it myself. Black men, you have options, bro, especially on that West Coast. Especially on that West Coast. I'm not from the Midwest. I've never been to the Midwest, so I can't really say. Down south, for people who don't know this stat, 55% of African Americans are in the South. So as a black man in the South, you really don't have an option but to date other black women if you can get the black women. Let's start there, right? Some dudes may go outside the race, but I mean, in my opinion, I don't think you're getting the best you can get of another race. But, everybody's reality is different. But she was saying, I've learned that good black men don't really get attention from black women until they're 35 plus with money, stability, and assets. That's because black women don't want black men. And when it comes to black men, first of all, you got to understand, you have black men, or no, I'm sorry. You have black people and you have niggas. Black women want niggas. They don't want black men. That's the difference. So black men who are 35 plus and their life is put together, mind you, from I'm gonna say 18 to 35, these dudes are off females' radar. These dudes are off black women's radar, bro. And she was saying that many black women aren't taught how to pick a good black man. That's because a lot of black women don't grow up with a father. That's the problem. You feel me? And going on to the next screenshot, right? And I added a few screenshots of dudes who were just saying something where, it's really relatable because these guys, they know what they're talking about, right? So what you see right here is black women never ask the same type of men that knock them up to build the community. So it's clear that the choices they make are very deliberate. And yes, it is, bro. Black women don't want good black men. First of all, let's define a good black man. A good black man, the dude that went to school, he has good grades. You feel me? He might not have the whole thug look to him, but he's a cool dude. You know what I mean? He a cool dude, bro. He chill, he lay back. He probably the type of dude, man, he might watch anime, you know what I'm saying? After school, if he didn't play sports, I mean, he probably went home, played the video game, you know what I mean? Got on Call of Duty back in the day. Or shit, he might have went outside with his friends. This do simple, everyday kid stuff. But then you got the other type of black guys Whereas, listen, they went to school. These dudes, they picked fights, not got into fights defending themselves. They picked fights. You feel me? These are the type of dudes, man. Listen, bringing a 3-5 into school. These are the type of dudes bringing weed into the school. Listen, any dumbass bringing weed into the school, like, come on, bro. Why are you bringing weed or any type of drugs inside of the school? And listen, these were the same dudes who back in school. Listen, I remember, man, listen, they used to bring the dogs to the school and do the search. You got these dumbasses running to the bathroom, trying to flush ounces down the toilet and shit. Man, I remember this one dumbass. He should have flushed like 2 zips down the toilet, and the assistant principal came in the bathroom and caught this nigga. Like, come on, bro. You had dudes who's carrying, you know, weed brownies and shit. You had dudes carrying like a quarter to school. And you had these dudes bringing a quarter or bringing weed brownies to the school. And what they'll do is when they bring the dogs inside, they're going to try to run outside through the back door, run to the student parking lot and try to drive off and shit. I'm like, come on, bro. Use some common sense. But I realized from back then, that's where it starts at. You know what I mean? It starts with these dudes making these dumb decisions as a kid. And again, for whatever reason, females are attracted to dudes who are just rebels. You know what I mean? Like, if you follow the law, if you are, a stand-up dude, if you obey your elders, black women don't want that. And I'm not gonna put all the blame on the black women. Part of it comes from what they show us on TV. And again, this is why I blame hip hop and rap music, because they only glorify the negatives of the community. They only glorify, the worst of the worst. And this is why the generational curse of women being single mothers in the black community is so rampant, because our community only highlights the negatives. Only, bro. And again, black women at this point, black women aren't stupid. They are not fucking stupid. If you guys think black women are stupid, I'm telling you, they are not, bro. Black women are getting master's degrees. They're getting bachelors. They have good jobs. They have, great careers. And the thing is, these women, man, they know, bro. They really do. They honestly do. But see, going to the next screenshot, dude is saying, good black men are boring, square, and all that they say, it's only about money. And those men know they will get cheated on and taken to divorce court because she will get bored and wants to be in the streets, claiming she isn't happy because he's not a street dude. I'm telling you, in the black community, I'm sorry, bro. For dudes who don't know, right? And I said this for the white guys. I'm sorry, well, not white guys, but for guys who aren't black and you listen to this video. In our community, listen, black women, they really do pick the worst dudes. And I have a video on my channel, right? I think it's titled Little Baby Mother or whatever, right? Even she said it. She said, I grew up in the suburbs, far away from the hood. She said, you went to Catholic school, bro. And she said, I want to fuck with a nigga with a gun. Listen, that dude on the video asked her, listen, what about a soccer player? A soccer player has way more status, way more money. He can actually hire real protection. I'm talking about ADT, 24-hour security. He can hire Floyd Mayweather security. But she said, I want a nigga with a gun. She wants Little Baby. Little Baby has a felony. How is that man still carrying a gun? But that's what black women want. They want the nigga to go to the streets, go to jail, get a felony, come back out, and now, oh, this is the nigga that make my pussy wet. Black women are the reason why the black community is in the shambles it is, because black women, it's not the fact that they only get a pussy to hood niggas. It's the fact that they choose to give their all. Listen, actually, I'll blame BET, because for anybody who's black and and you grew up watching BET always showed that type of movie where black women struggled and they had this type of love-hate relationship with some thug type nigga, you feel me? And it was always, if it wasn't Baby Boy, it was Tyler Perry, or it was, you guys get the idea, right? Or it was movies like Belly, where you had Keisha in love with Tommy. Or I'm not, was it Tommy or Buns, whatever dude name was? And I'm like, yo, that's how it go, bro. In the black community, black women, they want that thug. And again, BET, they showed women that, man, listen, you have to be a rider, bro. Listen, bro, even when I was 14, bro, 14 years old, one of my female friends, mind you, we were in the 9th grade. She was dating this thug nigga, and he was going to jail at 14, 15 years old. She was like, man, listen, I'm gonna stay with him. And I think at that time the dude was in jail for like 6 months, bro. Still dating him. Except that his collect calls at 14 years old, the mother is paying for the collect calls. And again, he was gang banging. He went from Grape Street to GD to Crip. I'm like, man, come on, son. Are you serious? And honestly, bro, I was trying to bang that bitch out. But I'm like, yo, you saving pussy for this bum? But it is what it is, bro. But again, you see what dude's talking about. She won't be happy because he's not a street dude. In the black community, listen, this is all they like. And you feel me? And what you're looking at right now is Delta women, college sorority women. Now, when I tell you dudes this right here, I just graduated college last year, 2023. Everything I'm telling you dudes is valid, son, because I just left campus not too long ago. I know what's going down on campus, son. And even though I went to a trade school, my school was 5 minutes away. 5 minutes away from an HBCU, a big one, Clark Atlanta, Spelman. You feel me? Not to mention, you got a PWI, Georgia State, 5 minutes away, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, when you meet these black women at college, or when you meet these black women in college, bro, listen, especially in the city I went to school in, bro, these women, they want hood niggas. I'm gonna give you guys an example, right? I'm gonna say like 2-3 years ago. No, 4, maybe 5 years ago. One of my mans, right? I think I was at his crib. We was chilling or whatever, and his sister asked me for a ride. Now, I was going back to my side of town, but where she was going was somewhere on my side of town. So I'm like, all right, I'll give you a ride. She gave me some gas money, whatever. And I took it to her dude house. At that moment, I didn't know I was dropping her off at her dude house. And it's so funny, right? Because the guy she's with right now, he has a kid with her, but I don't see that same sparkle. What do I mean by that, right? When I took her to that dude house that day when she asked me for that ride, mind you, this is like 4 or 5 years ago. I dropped her off at some hood nigga crib, bro. Mind you, when I say this dude was a Giga Tyrone, I'm talking about son walked out the crib, 6'4". I'm talking about he had the '08 Lil Wayne dreadlocks, tattoo on his face, tattoo on his neck. He had gold fronts. You feel me? Fashion maxed. I'm like, yo. And then when she said bye to me, she looked at me, right? But bro, I saw the twinkle. I saw the sparkle in her eyes. In that moment right there, I said, listen, that's what black women want, bro. That's what black women want, bro. I can guarantee every fucking dollar, bro. When she saw that nigga come out the crib, bro, her pussy probably got wet, nigga. And again, what you're looking at on the screen is the college females. That same shorty, my man's sister, she was a college female at that time. And not to mention that, she was a sorority female at that time, bro. And I'm telling you, dudes, these sorority women, not only the bitches in the hood, but these college girls that grew up in a 2-parent home, went to a good school. She got good grades her whole life. And she's in college on her own. Listen, those same females go and fuck with hood niggas. And see what you're looking at right here? This is what happens, bro. This is why most dudes get the short end of the stick in the black community. And she was saying how, listen, black men don't get any attention from black women until they're 35 plus. You see the nigga at the end, right? Holding the flowers. She gonna let Brandon, Tyrone, Jamel, and Jamal all fuck. Run trains on her. Beat that pussy up every night. Listen, it's a female in my... Come on. It's a female in my neighborhood, son. Mind you, she don't know I know, but because I'm so active, I'm always up and about, moving, going, you know what I'm saying, running in and out. I see things, and I don't speak on it. But again, me and my cousin, man, we call this one dude Corporate. Corporate, he always come through Shorty crib, and I guess Corporate, he probably paying bills, maybe getting a little pussy or whatever. But Corporate drive, you know, some new BMW. But Tyrone, I didn't see the dude face yet, but I'm telling you, it's only a matter of time. Because I saw Corporate face, right? And this new nigga, he coming through in what? The typical nigga Charger. 392 Hemi. You feel me? And I'm telling you, dudes, if she's doing the same thing and she's in her 30s, what do you think the females in their 20s doing, bro? And again, son at the end of the line with the flowers, she gonna tell him, oh, I'm celibate. She gonna make him wait a whole year for some pussy. Maybe 6 months on the low end, right? For some pussy that she done let Jamel, Jamal, Tyrone, Brandon, she done let all these dudes fuck. Drill her shit. You feel me? Drill her shit. And here you are, and you gotta wait. It's sad, right? But again, what you're looking at is sorority females, bro. Again, I told you dudes, I went to college, bro. Even girls who aren't sorority females, but again, the sorority females tend to graduate college and they get these great jobs. You know, they got these high positions or whatever. And these females, you know, even after they graduate, bro, I'm telling you, dude, I just graduated college, so I'm telling you the information I'm saying is valid, son. But I'm telling you, these females, they still fuck with hood niggas. I remember a female at my school. Listen, I was following her on Instagram. I don't think I follow her anymore, but she posted a picture from her baby shower, right? When I saw the dude who she got pregnant by, I'm talking about this nigga whole entire neck. From side to the front where your esophagus is at, to the other side, his whole neck was blazed up in ink, bro. And I think he had a face tattoo above his eyebrows. I said, damn. Mind you, bro, Shorty just graduated with like a STEM degree. So I'm like, yo, you have a STEM degree. You know, you got your bachelor's. You doing good. You got a great job. And you want to get pregnant by who? A hood fucking nigga. And again, this is why the black community will always cycle the way it cycle, man. Listen, for you guys who don't know, I'm sorry, well, for you guys who remember, right? And this is a while back, but that one kid that went viral, man, on social media, man, Baby CEO. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, go look him up. But right, he went famous. He went viral on Instagram a while back before Instagram was really what it is right now. And he went viral, but he was like 9, 10, 11, playing with guns. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put him on the screen. I'm gonna put something on the screen if I find him, right? But I mean, that's what really happens, bro. The same college females. Listen, forget the females who are living in the hood. They grew up in the hood, fucking with hood dudes. That's kind of expected. But you got these females coming from 2-parent homes. When they go to college, man, listen, females pick to go to school extremely far away from where they grew up because it's time to be a fucking hoe. They always tell females, oh, have they fun? Them having fun is getting destroyed by 30 niggas every fucking school semester. Man. Now look at this, right? And again, this is why the community is the way it is. NBA Youngboy says he's not a big fan of fatherhood. When asked how important is it to him, I'm not really big on it, to be honest. Come on, son. The man has what, 11 children? And he said he's not big on fatherhood. But again, the same college females, the same fucking females will give niggas like him a child. Not just one, not just two, not just three. They will give niggas like him multiple children. And she wouldn't even care, bro. And bitches might think, okay, well, you know, like, oh my God. Like, they don't even have an answer, bro. But it goes to show how females like this don't even have an answer, bro. But it goes to show how they live life on fucking rookie mode. And when they make mistakes, the government, the state, and some dude who doesn't know any better will come and save her. And this is why I'm making the content, because I don't want no dude coming to save these females, bro. NBA YoungBoy has over 11 kids. If I'm wrong, correct me. But he says he's not big on fatherhood. Wow. and you know what? It is wicked. It is wicked, because this right here is what I'm telling you. When I say majority, I'm talking about like 85, maybe 90%, bro. Maybe 90%, bro. She wants a gang member with the hood tatted on his face with $1 million and an AMG Benz. And if not, she'll take the broke gang member with the hood tatted on his face with $12 and no AMG. I'm telling you, dudes, listen, bro. And it's funny because right now in my life, I know about three college. I know about three females who are like these sorority females, and they pregnant with children. And where's the baby father? Nowhere to be fucking found. Again, if it's not the hood nigga with $1 million, she'll take the hood nigga with $12, bro. As long as he's a hood nigga. That's the whole thing, bro. Bitches want kids from hood niggas. I don't really know why it's like that, but again, in the black community, you have to pray. I mean, all I can do is pray. Me personally, I backed out a long time ago. Because even as a teenager, right? I told you guys I had that female friend at 14. And she showed it to me. Back then, I didn't want to accept it. But one thing that always made me realize it was, bro, I grew up around Chad and Tyrone. I grew up around Pookie and Ray Ray. My older brothers are Pookie and Ray Ray. And I'm talking about Pookie and Ray Ray to the max, bro. So I saw it as a kid growing up. But personally, even though it was right in my face, I didn't want to accept it because I always thought, maybe the grass is green on the other side. But apparently on the other side, listen, it's worse. It's worse, bro. You would think as a black man, you get your life right, you get your money right, you'll find a good black woman. Hell no. Not saying that she won't be a good person, but the fact that you meet somebody who made so many mistakes, the fact that you meet somebody who you didn't let AK-47 Tyreek draw your pussy up so much, bust on your face. I'm like, yo, what is he getting? You feel me? The black man who went to college, man, he got a good career, nice crib, nice car. He making money and shit. Man, I don't want no hood nigga sloppy seconds. I mean, again, of course you want to get a virgin, bro, but I don't want no black female who been doing this. And trust me, black women, they do this shit from about 15 years old up until about 32. I would say at the earliest 30, but that's 15 years of just getting destroyed by hood niggas. You don't want that, bro. And see, this right here ties into all of it, bro. Black men especially are likely to be in prison. There were 2,200 inmates per 100,000 black men in 2018 compared to 1,800. I'm sorry, compared to 1,000 plus. Man. And there's actually a graph attached to it. If I can find a way to attach it to the picture, I'll do it. But I mean, it goes to show, man, black women, this is what they want. For you guys who don't even know, right? Most dudes who are in jail, and a female told me this, and the fact that she told me it showed me how fucking like in the hole we are as black men, bro. I was talking to a female I met, right? And she was asking me something about have I been to jail? I told her no. And I'm like, yo, how are niggas in jail even talking to females? And she was telling me it's an app. It's an app for dudes who are in jail to talk to females. And in my head, I'm thinking like, yo, why do you know about this app? But again, why does she know about it? Because she's talking to hood niggas in jail. Most bitches don't even realize dudes who are in jail, man, they have been a victim of, of assault. So when they come out and again, man, I'm not gonna get into it. But you guys see where I'm going with this, right? And mind you, that female, she was young, bro. College female, 23 years old. But I'm telling you, dudes, man, in our community, this is why it is the way it is, because black women, man, they're black women, man. And to end it off, right? And before I really get into this one, this is why black men date other races, because as a black man, bro, listen, if you went to college, man, you got your money right, and you wasn't getting any attention for black women before 25. Honestly, bro, I promote you to go and date other females, because black women are only going to use you. I'm not saying you can't be used by any female, but black women, they're especially going to use you because they want hood niggas. And I'm saying, yo, if they want hood dudes, let them have hood dudes. Let the black community go in shambles. You niggas can waste your time trying to save a community that's pretty much dying off. I'm not doing that, bro. If I want a black woman, honestly, truly and honestly, bro, I'll go to Africa. I'll go to Africa, bro. As far as when it comes to American black women, and I'm like, yo, black women don't realize that as a black man, when you get money and it's visible you getting money, bro, other races of women, they throw themselves at you. It's just that as a black man, you got to find out, where to go to find them. Personally, I'll tell you dudes this: get out of the South. Get out of the South, man. I know it's hard to make it out the South, but as a black man, you get your money right, and you're looking for something real as far as relationship. Get out of the South. 55% of African Americans are in the South. Your chances of finding a black woman from Maryland all the way down to Florida, all the way out west to Texas, you won't find that, bro. You won't find that, bro. I mean, you'll find a black woman, but you won't find one that's good. So take your money to the West Coast. Take your money up north. Take your money to the Midwest, bro. Get out of the fucking South, because in the South, right? A woman told me in the South, and she was an older woman, man, in her 30s. In the South, women consider themselves to be a what? Southern belle. A Southern belle is a woman who is a freak in the sheets. But when it's a Southern belle is a woman who is a freak in the sheets. But when it's time to hit the streets, she act like a queen. But that's the same college sorority female getting dug out. That's the same female getting her face painted by Pookie. That's the same female who's gonna get pregnant by Tyrone, become a single mother, and expect you, college educated, money put together, stable 35-plus-year-old black man with assets to help her take care of Tyrone kids. Fuck that. Fuck that. And again, even females who don't go to college, bro, listen, you see what Shorty's saying on my screen? And I said this before, bro. Don't be part of a female roster. Again, these black women, bro, they have rosters of niggas. Man, come on, bro. They got rosters of niggas, my nigga. Come on, son. Like, I need a roster off at 2 a.m. with no sneaky link or nothing. Just my kids. Bitch, you have children. What do you need a sneaky link for? Call your baby father. Where's he at? Dead? In jail? Fucking another bitch? This is why the black community is the way it is, bro. She's looking for a roster of niggas. When you got kids to take care of, bitch, you got off work at 2 a.m. Go home and go to sleep. What the fuck you worried about dick for? If you want dick, call your bum ass baby father. But I bet you she gonna want Elliot. It's an example. Elliot, the dude who went to college, you know what I'm saying? Good dude. Got his money together, 35 plus, 30 plus, whatever. She gonna want Elliot to help her take care of her kids, bro. She may be young right now, but again, Females get serious with life when two of three things happen. They hit 30 years old, the student loans is killing her, and she got real bills, or she has a child. And again, two of the three must be happening. So either she got the child and she's 30 plus, she got student loans and she's 30 plus. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, bro. And to end it off right, and this is why I'm like, yo, man. So all of y'all go haha y'all way into my DM. But welcome to the team, baby. Oh my God. Listen, the black community is so funny, bro. Listen, I don't date. I'm not even worried about sex, bro. I'm at the point of my life, I have mastered sex. Pussy no longer excites me because when it comes from a black woman, it's like, yo, black woman, this is my thought process, right? Black women, they ration out pussy in a strategic way. So if you're not Tyrone, if you're not Pookie, she's not gonna give you the pussy in the first week, second week, third week. You know what I mean? It's strategic. She wants to extract resources from you. She wants to make sure I can get money at this nigga. I can get dates. I can get all this, that, and the third. But Tyrone, listen, Tyrone is getting pussy. Tyrone is fucking that bitch for nothing. Tyrone is fucking her in the first week. I mean, again, black women, they choose to do this. You feel me? They choose to do it. So yes, the reason why the black community right now in 2024 is in shambles because black women procreate with NBA YoungBoy type dudes. These hood niggas who can give a single fuck about being a father. But she don't care because as long as I had a kid by Tyrone, I'll be a single mom. All right, cool. But I'm out. Peace. I rented enough.